Hello there. Brian, ZL3XDJ in the shack, briefly. Friday evening. I've got a little way to go before the grey line gets here. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things which I've had emails about this week. I've had a few emails, people saying that they've been looking at the the software on the computer predicting propagation, and these solar flares and the the solar indexes and all these various things, and they're all fine and dandy, and nothing against anybody that wants to read all them and take it all on board and go for it. But here we go. As a lot of people know, I'm a guy that suck it in, see, get out there, get on with it, and give it a try. I don't look at any of the predictions, to be honest, because everybody keeps telling me that the last couple of, even 3 weeks, the bands are so bad, they're so quiet, they're dead. Propagation predictions, all the different software say that things are terrible, and I'm sorry, I don't find that. I don't look at any of that before I go on the radio. I'll just briefly show you what somebody said they'd been looking at. Just briefly here a second. Here we are in the shack. We just it is early. Let me just have a look, see where the grey line is, because I know we're really early. So here we are. Grey line's nowhere near us yet. So basically, you would think that the bands are fairly quiet at the moment. But this is on. I'm trying to have a look. This is on DX Summit. There's a wee chart down on the right hand side here, and I don't know if you can see it there all right, but it actually it's sort of indicating that at the moment that things are pretty poor on some of the bands, and this is excuse me, that's one of the things. I don't tend to check all that stuff before I go on the air, because quite often you go on the air and you'll find the band is actually active. So we'll just have a quick listen on 20 meters, and I know some people say to me that they've got radios with they've got the waterfall display on. I don't have a waterfall display. I wouldn't particularly use one if I had it. But a lot of people say to me, "Oh, the waterfall, there's nothing on it at all, so we'll just go and do something else." But I tend to find that if I don't hear anything, I don't take it for granted that the band is dead. I just put CQ out, and most times people come back to me. So at the moment, generally predictions on software and that are saying that 20 meters is not too good. I haven't had a listen yet. I've just turned the radio on. There is a bit of static around on the air because we've got some storms coming on the west coast. Well, this is on 20 meters sideband. Let's have a quick listen, see if we can actually hear anything at all. I'm going to quickly whiz across 20 meters sideband. Oh, went past something. Anyway, it's gone. So maybe it is dead. We've got a YL on there. One station. I know a lot of people also tell me that have a quick listen to see if there's any FT8 on, and if there's any FT8, the band is normally open regardless of predictions. A weak station there. Whoa. Some activity there on 195.
Very good afternoon here from Croatia.
Croatia working ZL, and he's about a 5 and peaking 5 and 5, 5 and 6. So that's quite a distance from here, 11,000 miles. So that's in my category as DX, as I call it, over 10,000 miles. Let's just have a quick sweep up. Sound like an American station on 202. And this is well before the grey line is due where conditions will peak. And just yesterday on the band, I'll just have a quick look at my logbook here. So yesterday we were on 40 meters and 20 meters, and basically let's have a quick look here. Band was open, working United States, Canada, Sweden, Italy, Poland, another Swedish, Portugal station. I remember had a really nice QSO with that guy, and just a bit further down here, again Drew, Golf Zero Charlie Zulu Echo. And just to, I just noticed today a mate of mine, Pete, whose call sign, we'll just have a look here, his Mike 3 Kilo X-ray Zulu stroke portable QRP, 5 watts on Shoreham Beach in England. This is the video he's just made recently. So he's working a Victor Kilo with 5 watts. Let's just have a quick listen here. VK is coming through quite nicely. So there we go. The software predictions, and it is, I presume, predictions. It's not. To me, it's not real life. And as I demonstrated there on 20 meters and on the logbook from yesterday, even last night, I thought I'd have a listen on 40 meters later last night, and the band seemed to be fairly quiet indeed. But once I put a CQ out, I got just having a look here. I got 3 QSOs into the States from New Zealand on 40 meters. That was about 11 o'clock last night, and the band was predicted to be closed altogether. So basically, for people that haven't had a lot of experience with propagation and the bands, don't take too much notice of the software predictions. A bit like antenna predictions on the internet. I find that they generally don't seem to work out. I've got a vertical antenna outside. Where are we here? Let's just have a quick look on my page here. If it comes up, so. Just have a quick look here. Second, excuse me. So this is just a picture outside, and on the far right over here, you can see I've got a couple of verticals here, which are actually sat. They're actually sat in the bushes, and you can just make out just carefully in the corner. You can see the corner of a roof, only inches away from my verticals. And the point being here is the corner of the building is actually a woodshed completely made out of metal sheeting, and yet all software predictions say that never put a vertical antenna anywhere near anything because it just doesn't work. But there's the proof of the pudding in the logbook. It doesn't seem to make much difference really. So there we go. Just a quick look at at things from this end in New Zealand, and I'd say that yes, people have been saying UK operators have been telling me the bands are closed, but there you go. You got Pete on the beach near Shoreham in England, which I think's over near Dover that way. 5 watches working VKs. Band predicted to be completely dead. 5 watts working VK. The band is far from dead. So don't for those who don't realise, don't get bogged down with looking at the computer and checking all the predictions, solar flares and this and that. Just go go on the air. Go on the air. If it seems quiet, fair enough. The band might be a bit quiet, but put a call out, put a CQ out. I think you'll be quite surprised.
That is definitely a good location, especially if you work along past DX.
Coming back across this guy in Croatia again. Fantastic signal. Fantastic signal. So there we go. Predictions. Let's upset a few people here. Predictions. I don't care about. What's happening on the radio is what matters. If I had a waterfall, I'd probably ignore it anyway. If it was blank, I'd just call CQ. And as I say, I always get somebody comes back on one of the bands or one of the other bands, and so just get on the air, put a bit of wire up, put a vertical up, put a wherever you got. You don't need nuts. As I say, I refer to Pete again there. On the beach, he's got a bit of a vertical wire. He's got 5 watts, and he's in contact with VKs. How opposite could you be from having a big tower with a beam with an amp and running lots of power to somebody on the beach with a bit of wire running 5 watts working VK? Can't get any better than that to tell you that predictions and propagation are not for me. Not for me. Sorry. Get on the air. Give a call out. That's what I got my licence for. I don't want to sit around looking at computers all day long. Get on the air. Use your licence. Talk to people. Have fun. And you can get, like Pete does, you can get round the world no problem with a bit of wire, And it's just a matter of getting the right bit of wire in the right location, and it's not a problem, And as usual, it's became a bit of a I don't know what the word is, but became a bit of an oddity with me to. I don't use any amplifiers. I don't use beams. I don't use towers. I don't use balloons. I don't go winding coils and putting up multi-band antennas and having bits of this here and bits of that there. It's just down to the we've got the radio. We've got a bit of coax. Simple vertical out in the garden. Yes, it's next to the steel shed. Maybe the steel shed helps. Well, that's an idea, eh? But you know what I'm saying, you don't need to spend loads and get loads of equipment and this and that and everything to have fun. And check out Pete's website on YouTube. It is really interesting and inspiring. Watch that than rather watch all the predictions on the laptop. Anyway, that's my little grime, if you want to call it. I don't mind. I'm old. I've got tough shoulders now. Have fun anyway. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. This is ZL3XDJ, South Island, New Zealand. Hope to hear you on there. See you a bit later. Bye-bye.